Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Whitney. Yep. Hello. Why am I thinking out to watch you do that password? Because I don't need you trying to put in my password. What? That is the fun. Like this. Hey, Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa. Hee I copied you. 30 minutes. Yeah. How about 1 hour? No. 1 hour is more than 30 minutes. Do you know that? No. It is. What just happened? I don't know, but your tablet's getting ready to die. I'm gonna be uh, downstairs. Okay. I got here before Haley did, guys. What are we gonna do? Actually, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do today. Oh, that's cute. But I got my food before coming on. I got my coffee. I washed my hair. We have a ton of snow outside, which is not fun. I'm trying to share the link at the moment. All right. Hello, hello. Give me just a moment. I'm finishing up sharing the live. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. I love my husband. He's downstairs. Thanks, Alyssa. Okay. Yep. Bye. Hello. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. All right. We have this posted on Facebook and in the Discords. Sweet. I'm gonna bring up the live on YouTube. Grown up perks, 0 grown up stress. For AAA. No, sir. We don't want that. Live chat. Thank you for the like. Oh no. Strawberry, feel better soon, dude. Come hang out soon also. But feel better first. Alyssa's gonna work on more of my pigs because they're so cute. Yay. Hey, Lisa. Whitney's working on Stitch that she's been putting off. That is right. Smash that like button. We're gonna pin that comment. Haley's not here yet, but definitely subscribe to mine and Haley's channels and be respectful in the chat. and sub to the link that is there in that pinned comment. Hey, Erin. Hey, Kathy. Kitty.
Hi.
Uh-oh. Try talking again.
Hi.
You're very quiet.
Hello.
Hello, Pickle and Egg. I don't think I know your actual name, but I am familiar with your handle. She'll come back in a moment, I'm sure. Maybe it's a me thing. Hang on. How about now?
Hello.
Now I can hear you.
So what me that time?
Nope. It does that sometimes where it makes it quiet. Like I can hear you, but it's just so quiet. How are you? Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiredness has hit me like hard right now. I don't like. I'm just now getting to where like I'm getting back into a decent sleep routine because there for a while it was rough this past week. I ain't gonna lie. But now I had a traumatic. This week was better than the week before that, but my body is just now getting back to a regular sleep pattern to that. So
I know it was a little Chris and Margie both asked at one point, like, did Haley hang up? Yeah. Well, that was a short call. She's had a tough week. She's been through some things and some stuff that I think that she is just trying to find her zen right now. She's trying to find her grounding.
yes, and Black, stop spamming the chat or we will get blocked.
Too late.
Oh well. Well, at least he's just timed out. He's not.
That's fair.
Hidden.
That's true.
But I also see Aaron's in the chat. Hello, because I'm not scrolling on my phone, going back up into the chat. So to all of our crochet friends who know me, hello.
Yes.
Because I don't know who's all here. I see Lisa's here. I know Aaron's here. I don't know who all is.
Kylie's
here. Great.
Yep, Kylie's here. Kathy popped in.
Well, hello, Kathy. Hello, Kylie. The squad gang is here. That's right. Y'all do a fantastic job for us. We love having y'all.
Heck yeah. Pickle and Egg is formerly Alex. Good to know. I've seen the username on a bunch of YouTube videos. I've heard Morgan from LA Crochet reference you at one point or a few points. So it's nice to know. Alex.
Hello, Whitney. Just so I clarify this now, I am married, happily taken. Hello, Maria. So, yes. So, just so I answer that question now, I am taken, happily taken.
We're gonna have to like get stickers or something. Married. Oh man. Goodness. All right. I did not get a haircut. It's just washed and it's trying to dry. So that's what happens. Yes, no politics, no religion, no hot topics, guys. We don't need that kind of attention tonight. Hello to all the people. Ow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take care of that right now. I don't know how quickly it pops in. Okay, so single. We're gonna go ahead and do MAGA.
I know they can't say married, but like they can still ask if you're single, or they could. Now they can't. Or are you taken? Those are same, all the same thing. Because some of our friends are not married that go live with us, so.
That's true. All right. Hello, people. What kind of yarn do you use for those? You're using Posh, right?
Yes, I am using Posh, yes.
Okay. All right, so hopefully we'll be able to eliminate some of the questions we've already been getting, because we've already gotten rid of married and single.
No, you didn't. You need to go check your spelling on single. Lisa just put it in the comments.
Well, I don't have it spelled that way yet, but...
Okay.
I did not drink any water today or take my medicine, but it's in front of me. Not water, but yeah. I'm not sharing my phone number.
No.
Go ahead and add on auto translate to the computer. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Goodbye.
I love Lisa. Is that what that says?
Oh my goodness. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Yeah, you caught that, Alyssa? Not only did that person refer to us as the B word, but then they turned around and said we were sexy in Russian. That's fun.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we can be, you know, the other word. Yeah. When we want to be. And I will say, being called that does not actually offend me anymore.
Mm-mm.
People are like, that should offend you. And I'm like, it don't, though.
Depending on the day, proud to be.
Depending on the day, depends on how true it is.
Exactly.
Because there are some days I'm trying to be as nice as I can be, and I'm still referred to it as that. So, yeah. Whether it's a true statement or not, oh well. Alright, Kylie asks, what is everybody crocheting or doing today? Lisa, I try to put two words together then. She is making axolotls. So, I haven't really decided what I'm going to make yet. I mean, I've got this that I'm finishing. Just because I just need to sew the head closed. Need to clean up that eye.
I crocheted things on swings today too, Kathy.
Nope.
That's right. If you're in here, even if you don't plan on hanging out like the live, guys, don't forget to subscribe. This is a crochet channel. Most of you who are here know that. I usually at least get to crochet some, even if it's not a lot.
No.
But on that note, are you going to continue working on your dinos?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I really wanted to just clean up my desk some and paint some eyes and stuff. But I haven't made up my mind yet.
Painting eyes is fun.
Yeah, so I don't know yet.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hello. First, my
Here's
hair
it.
had to get out of my face.
I feel that.
But no, I've got like I've at least got 2 rounds left in this leg that I need to finish.
Okay. Alex is crocheting a clown cat. Arcturian print. I don't know how to. That's what my brain wants to pronounce that as. It wants to learn how to crochet. Wants to crochet a cure to your depression. I can't cure your depression, but I can tell you that learning to crochet kind of sucks. But once you actually know how to crochet, it does help with your depression and your anxiety. You don't have time to be sad if you're busy reading a pattern.
I'll probably wait and do eyes in the morning. But I may
Okay.
go there and clean up my desk. Because I've got to do something. That half of the room has got to be done so I can do eyes tomorrow. Because I'm going to be doing a Palm Street Live. So I will have multiple keychains. I will be taking pre-orders for wristlets and little zipper pouches.
Ooh. Are you gonna maybe bring out the fun fabric that we grabbed together?
Possibly.
I think that would be a really great one for pre-order.
I don't know if I want to do that one in the zipper pouches or if I wanted to make that one as a tote. I think that one as a tote would be really great because of the material it is. It's tougher than the other stuff.
That's true. Is there enough material to make like a tote and a wristlet?
Possibly.
Probably not enough to do a wristlet and a zipper pouch and a tote.
I would just have to see. I might can do a smaller tote and do that. And do like a set, maybe.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking, is like as a set.
We'll see.
All right. Erin's finally feeling better. We'll have to catch everyone up on the war of a flu that you just fought. I'm so glad you're feeling better, Erin. We've been worried. Thank you guys for being in on the chat.
And thank goodness you now have 2 days to rest.
Yes. Kylie is crocheting a purple turtle. I'm glad you like to read books. Thank you for the like and the subscribing. Yes, I'm wearing a black shirt today. And currently, I have 2,529 subscribers. Yes, Erin, yes. I got so far behind. Wait, axolotl challenge. 9.5 hours left? What? Dude. Don't crash out over the stitch, Whitney. Don't do it.
But for those of you that know me, you know my love of characters. So this was my project. Friday night going into Saturday. The true ones know my obsession with this.
Mm-hmm.
And, even though most of everything I make is big, I'm glad I made this in posh because it's still a decent size. It's not technically huge. Why, thank you, Black Knight. I tend to think it's pretty impressive too.
Mm-hmm.
This will be in my roundup video, so if you want to know the pattern and where you can get it, watch for it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I'm also working on some other ones. Thank you. Imagine that in jumbo. I don't want to make that in jumbo.
It would be a really cool thing.
Don't get me wrong. It would be very, very nice. But, you know, if it's not Pokemon, then, you know, I got other Pokemon I want to make right now that are very much large and in charge. Because Crochet by Kitten Girl has been putting out some patterns, and I've got them on my list to make. And I've got all the colors in Posh to make it, so I'm very excited. I've got my Cricket. I'm going to make some eyes. When I tell y'all this next one will be on point, it's going to be on point. Bulbasaur was on point. But this one's going to be like, bam. Like, y'all just don't even know. Like, I have so many projects planned for this year for me and my baby, and it's just like, nope. Any market prep went way out the head.
Yep. This is the year for Haley to crochet whatever the heck she wants to make.
And then I also am going to make another character. So Kat already knows. So these are the eyes I picked out for this character. Hello, Angel.
I like it.
So I have all of his pieces done now. I just have to work on the body tomorrow. I'm excited.
Angel, do I always look that tired? It feels pretty accurate though.
Haley, you were looking really... Thank you, Angel, because yesterday was rough, y'all. Like, okay, let me put it this way. It was so rough, I didn't even call Kat yesterday.
Nope.
And I could, like, as we were texting, I could feel myself, like, my hormones were way out of whack. And I was like, I feel myself getting anxious and, like, a little bit more snappish than I mean to in these texts. I said, I might just need to go lay down.
I didn't read any snappiness, so we're good.
I know, but over text, sometimes you have to question some things, and you're like, did that come out the way I meant it to?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, you just know, like, if you question that, and then your body's like, it's just time for you to go to bed.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because I went and lay down with Cody, so.
There you go. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. Thank you.
Time to add Reptar to my list.
That's right. Don't test the mods. But don't forget to like the live. Okay. So I spun the wheel twice. And the first time I got mini skunks. But then I thought that I was completely out of white, so I need to order white yarn in a really bad way. Well, I don't ever think about ordering it from Premier because I get it from Walmart.
Yeah.
It's so cheap at Walmart, like it's the same price. But if I had really thought about it, I should have just tossed some in there. But I need to either make a stop at Walmart or just order a Walmart grocery order or something.
Do the Walmart grocery order because you're not getting out.
No, I ain't leaving. This is all the white that I have in my possession.
And is that white or is that vintage white?
Vintage. I don't use white.
I didn't think so.
Mm-mm. No, it's too white. Yes, but I wasn't looking for stash goals. Because I have a ton of white in like Parfait Plush stash goals, but I don't have white in like Bernat or blanket yarn texture. Black Knight says women who do crochet are so feminine. Keep it up, ladies. Thank you. Lisa's on a warpath tonight. Angel, that's right. Don't test the mods. Correct. But because I thought that I didn't have white, I spun the wheel again. And I got mini rats. So And it is, I confirmed it, it's not the wrap pattern you've been doing, it's the smaller one.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like I said, the picture didn't really, like, specify what it was. So I was like, well.
Yeah.
But also, in my Palm Street Live I'm going to be doing, I am also going to have bows. So if any of you have little girls that like to wear bows, I will be running a sale. I've got a lot that I want to clearance out to get more stuff in. So I have plenty of Valentine's Day bows. They're going to be ready. So.
I figure I'll show you guys what I did today and last night. Little swinging ghosts. And then I also did the other day swinging rats. I've decided that these are the 3 colors that I'm going to focus on with rats because the TV Crochet posted a picture of a graph of how many of each color sold best in her rats. And it was the dark gray, the light gray, and the white. So I'm like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angel. Mm-hmm. I know, Alyssa. I've been trying to be very busy.
Yeah. So I'm going to step off screen for like 15 minutes. I've got to do just some straightening up over here, move some things. So if I'm off screen, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Because I think I'm going to paint eyes tonight. I think my body is just telling me it's time to give these a break.
You're like, this is what I need to do.
Yeah.
Alyssa wound yarn till 2 a.m. and still not done. Ooh, boy.
No thank you. I'm good.
Okay, so there's the white. The dark red. Oh, white. Oh, and I need the pink. The pink's over here. Yeah, same here, Alyssa. Or Angel, sorry. I also only wind yarn once it starts getting really messy. Finally getting it sorted into their cubes better and finding a lot of yarn that's small for doing some granny squares. Nice. We'll check into that later, Erin. Our mothers. This person wants to know where our beauty comes from. Oh. Yarnspiration screwed up her order twice. It's terrible. So what kind of lotion do you guys like to use on your hands? That's a question. Thank you. I will be sure to go check it out. Lisa uses Bath and Body Works. I use Gold Bond Healing. Hydrating cream with aloe. Angel uses Bath and Body Works. I know Haley likes Bath and Body Works too. Yeah. This is my tattoo. Says I'm totally fine. Lisa, I'm gonna need you to explain, please. What do you mean you don't have sweat glands in your hands? The freaking splinter in my chair. That's so strange, Lisa. Oh, yeah. It's hard to show it. It's a weird angle. It's a bear. It's a mama bear. I can't show it. Whitney uses some Bath and Body Works and then was like, nope, don't really use any. For me, Bath and Body Works is too strong of a scent, and it doesn't really make my hands feel softer. They leave my hands feeling dry at the end. Very interesting, Lisa. Morgan, I'm so sorry. Being sick is terrible. Okay. Let's... Thank you. Morgan was better for 2 days and then got sick again. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Okay. Well, nice to meet you. Lisa says Morgan to try some emergency immune boost. She'll be okay. Hi, Grey Ghost. How are you today? I need to start doing that too, Lisa. Thankfully, my inhaler's been doing a ton at helping with that. I am making mini rats. I'm crocheting. What are you doing? Yeah. Haley is organizing her desk so that she can paint some eyes. I have a website if you'd like to check out my current inventory. It's in my description box. on my channel, like on my YouTube channel. Every once in a while, I see a notification pop up on my phone, and then I miss it. Let's see. Analytics. Sweet. Yeah, you can purchase product in the store. Yeah, Lisa, I do. Yeah, you can. Durin. I don't know how to say your name. You can purchase from my website. I don't know what shipping is going to look like. If you're in another country, it's probably more expensive to ship it than it's worth. But you're welcome to try. The link that Cola's Acrylic Creations just posted, that is my website link. Thank you. Yeah, that is my website. Okay. Discord. If you can drink orange juice, they will also help with vitamin C boost too. Bruce. Lisa, let me see if I have the template for the inventory. Alyssa, eating oranges. Speaking of, now I know what I needed to eat instead of chocolate. That's funny. I don't know what you're trying to ask. Yes, so the inventory sheet that I use actually is in Google Sheets. Not what I was trying to do. Wait. Yes. Copy 2. Here's copy. There we go. Success. Open. Okay. We usually just write it in a notebook during setup when I want to get more organized. Yeah, this makes a huge difference, dude. Event. Yes. Player. Dismiss that. Hello. Hello to Georgia. Holy moly, Lisa. That's crazy. Awesome job. Give me just a moment, anybody who is wanting me to crochet. Because I know that if I don't do this now, it's not going to happen. Oh my goodness, today. Okay. Yes, you need to write it down. Here, what I will do is I'm making the template sheet, like I'm clearing it of everything, and I'm gonna share it into the Discord, and you can open it up and save it. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, I'm just double tasking things. Yeah, I'm doing things. Yeah, I've already showed you my tattoos. I have one more, but I'm not going out of my way to show it right now. C40, B40. That's the 40. Oh, okay. What's that? B12, 13, 14. C11. Not what I was trying to do. Yep, just give me a moment here, guys. Sorry. All right, so we have that. Copy. Paste. Annoying. Yeah, yes. The Canadian friend is here. F4. Thank you, thank you. Sorry if I'm like I'm not trying to ignore anybody. Just give me a minute. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. No, no. I'm just trying to do a thing. Okay. You good over there?
Me? Yes.
Okay.
I'm literally moving stuff so I can literally turn you around.
All right.
Yeah, I just gotta move stuff out of the way. So you can actually see me now and turn my thing up.
There you go.
It's up all the way.
Sure. I think I got it, guys. Share. Anyone with the link can view.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Okay. Ooh, Molly got her new couch
Nice.
in her craft space. Kitty's holding his bottle. It's so cute. Oh, where would you put a template?
Yes, I am another friend. 37. Like I said, I'm Haley. I'm Haley's Design Studios, and me and Kat go live every Sunday.
Yes.
Unless I am sick or when I am on maternity leave, because that will be happening within the next, by summertime.
Correct.
But the good thing is when I plan on having my baby, she's going to be busy with fair stuff. So, it kind of works out that way.
Yes.
Which I will allow another friend when I am on maternity leave to join Kat. She can start a rotation like we do on Wednesdays, so she is not by herself.
Heck yeah. Hi, Sam.
Just know that when I come back, you're out.
She's like, get out my seat.
Hey, we did this first before anybody else started to, so.
Correct.
They can all kiss my butt for all I care.
Joseph says, we'll allow.
Oh, there ain't nothing about allowing. Okay, you keep thinking that.
That's funny. All right. For those of you who need it, I just posted the inventory template into announcements because I don't know where else to put it. Yeah. See, and I'll even take it a step further, Lisa. She'll whoop ass. Not even us. Ass. But open the inventory template and either save yourself a copy or copy and paste into a new Google Doc, because I don't know what exactly it'll allow you to do. But everything is in there, and it's exactly how I use it. So everything should be able to auto populate. You can click on boxes and change them, but underneath the stats box of how much inventory item wise you have versus value that you have, there is a plushies only section, so that way it's not counting your wearables. For me, it doesn't count my keychains because I don't really make keychains, but I do make like stitch markers and Amy sticks and stuff like that, and those miscellaneous things go in my keychain category. So I fixed it on the template to include the keychain because most people's keychains are going to count as their plushies. But it will calculate how many plushies you have, what the value of all the plushies are, and then it will give you the average plushie cost. I personally would recommend getting as close to $15 as you can for your average plushie cost. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to the people who are building their inventory for markets and are looking for an inventory spreadsheet. I just posted it in the Discord. Yes, to all of you. If I'm looking off screen because I'm looking at my computer. And then underneath each category as well, it does, like underneath the keychain category, it not only will give you your total value in what you have, but it will give you how many items you have in just that category. So that way it makes it really easy to see all the things at once. So it's all there. There's a wearable section if you make wearables. You can also rename that to something else if you don't. Lisa, I know, does. There's a large category, medium category, and small category. There's a section on the spreadsheet that you can add in what your expenses are, like your table fee, your parking, a hotel, gas, food, or miscellaneous. You're welcome. Now, I'm not going to lie. I did not make this thing myself. One of our used to be friends made this and gave it to me. So even though we no longer associate, thank that person because they made it or got it from somewhere else. I don't know. I've just added to it. Hi, Bama.
I'm gonna address a comment that I saw. MTech, I'm calm now on live, but you stick around long enough, you'll find out just if that's true or if it's not true. But I do have to give you props. You have been spelling my name correctly, and most people do spell my name wrong. So I do give you props for some points for that because let's just say that's a pet peeve of mine. But hello, Bama.
Yes, yes, that being said, Alyssa's reminded us. Anybody who likes hanging out on the lives, don't forget to come hang out on Tuesday. Like tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. No. Why do I think it's Monday? I keep thinking it's Monday for some reason. No, this coming Tuesday. What is it? The 27th? Yes. We are doing a YouTube live train. So we're gonna start it off of me and one of our crochet friends. They'll be here for an hour and then they'll get off and then we're gonna switch to another one and we're gonna switch to another one and we're gonna switch to another one. So we have five friends, I think, not including Haley, who are gonna be involved in this train. So come hang out with us. I believe that means we should be on for about 5 or 6 hours. If you want to come hang out, we're going to start that as early as 6 p.m., I believe. I don't think you did anything wrong, Bama. Mm-mm. Oh, no, I think she was talking to somebody else, if that's what you mean.
Yes, no, I finished my sentence and I said, and then hello, Bama.
Okay. I didn't hear that either, so. You are spelling it wrong, Kylie. There is only one Y. We're gonna have a day where, like, we just do a pop quiz of, okay, how do we spell Haley's name? Riz, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean there's a delay? Not quite, Joseph. I think you had it right the first time. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
The color almost matches your sweater.
It's a little bit brighter. It's like the same lavender, but it's brighter, and this is more of a dull. This is,
okay.
To me, it reminds me of periwinkle in that color of dullness.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you come down, you're going to see it, and you're like, this makes so much more sense. You're going to look at my pillow and be like, you were right. That is purple. I would not consider that pink.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is kind of bright.
I like it. You guys are all like, Haley's gonna come for you. She's gonna find you in your dreams, and they're gonna be nightmares very quickly.
I'm very good at haunting people, I will tell you that.
No haunting anybody. That would require you to be dead. So, no haunting. Yes, yes. Hi, Brito.
Hello.
Do you make custom keychains? I mean, we could, depending on like what you have in mind. Yes, yes. Thank you for the super chat. Super chat, 20 cents. Okay. That's so funny. Definitely be respectful in the chat. I am not doing
Sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm not doing jumping jacks at all, let alone right now.
You're going back up in the chat. I'm going to address Ben Boy's comment now. You don't want me to come haunt you. I promise you that. You be careful what you wish for. We act like sisters.
Kind of. New film in Hollywood, Planet of the Dogs. Interesting. And Planet of the Cats. Right? This is the first time I've seen the word so far, so at least there's that. But nope, this is my friend Haley. For anybody who doesn't know, Haley with Haley's Design Studio. I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm gonna update the live right now. Funday, Crochet guys with Haley. Safety eyes. Yeah, mini rat. Okay. All right, copy. Paste. Of course it's gonna do this. Give me a second, guys. I'm editing the video at the moment. Who's the pattern by? QB Crochet. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not going to let me now? Cool. Uh-huh. Save.
Kylie, you just spelled my name correctly. I spell my name Haley.
Yes.
And for those of you that ask, just know that the girls in the chat always spell my name correctly. And I can guarantee you at least someone's going to say, "Hey, Haley," in the chat, and you'll know how to spell my name.
That is very true.
That's a tip. So if you ever question how to spell my name, just wait for one of them to say hello. Because typically, Angel, Alyssa, Elisa, they'll all say, "Hey, Haley," and spell it correctly, and then you know how to spell it.
Yes.
And you know who they are because their names are highlighted in blue.
That was not.
Does. The attitude.
I know. That 1 hour. Listen. I think it's time for bed, dude. I know you don't have school tomorrow, but you have school the next day.
Hey, mommy.
Quit it.
Right?
Archer, I know you know better.
Archer, quit it. What do you need?
I don't know. But I really hope that they cancel school the next day after tomorrow because nope, they're the next day. I kissed Rowan's bear toe and Rowan kissed Marshall's toe. Wet.
Gross. Go away.
He also licked the bottom of my foot.
You're disgusting. Go away.
I just licked the bottom of his foot.
Go away. Ew. Heck.
That's what you get for having boys.
It'll be your time soon.
I don't do that, and I'm not. If he starts doing that, he's not gonna be allowed in here. But also, that's gonna be a rule. My boys will not be allowed in the craft room.
I don't want them in my room.
No, like I'm literally gonna have a gate to, and then I'm gonna have a sign on my door, and then I'll be able to lock my door because that's the one rule. Because I'll keep all my sewing stuff in here once I have the baby, and I'll have too many sharp things for them to grab and touch, and then still having the resin and all that. Like no, Mama's craft room is somewhere you just don't touch, especially if we gotta put Cody's stuff that he likes to make up in here too. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just not gonna say it on live.
Yes, I do. One little thing. Somebody just made a comment about the size of my chest. And talking about how it should be easier to feed kids that way. First off, I just removed that person, so I'm not going to have to worry about that again. Secondly, that is not the case. That is not the case at all. Like, okay. It's more likely to be difficult to chest feed, I guess, with larger chest because of all the extra tissue that's in it. It makes it more difficult a lot of times. I got lucky That's all. Rowan, that's enough. Get out. No. Get
Joseph,
out.
Harris, I'm gonna let you know that first of all, keep your comment to yourself. Because you don't know the households until you actually live in them. But I'm still gonna sew. I'm still gonna have a craft room. Because if you don't know how much yarn and how much craft stuff I've got, I got 3 Cricuts, buddy. I got a sewing machine, an embroidery machine, a serger, plus my yarn, plus my chairs, plus my desk. Plus, I still got to fit a guest bed in here, so Kat has a place to come and sleep when she comes and sees me. So mind your business about me and my craft room, and about me not having one. I'm gonna let you guys know in the chat, when you talking to a mama to be or a mama, don't tell a mama what they can't have.
Yeah.
Because even my own hubby don't do that. He knows better. He knows he be done got upside his head if he told me I couldn't have a craft room. Because he be done lost his mind. Like, where am I gonna put all my stuff? I know you can't see it because this wall is actually blank. But
Joseph, I wasn't too busy for my crafting.
okay, let me tell you something. You know, the first 3 months of that baby's life is gonna be sleeping, eating, pooping.
Mm-hmm.
When they're sleeping, I'm either gonna be sleeping or crocheting. And see, that's not what you said. You said I wouldn't have a craft room. That would be a thing of non-existence. That's what you said. So next time, watch your wording. I'm just letting you know. People like you have pissed me off a lot here lately. With you not watching what you say, you're not watching what your words, and you're like, well, I meant this. Then say that. Don't infer. Don't put your 2 cents in on stuff that you have no business, because you're a male. Straight up. The only thing males do is produce sperm. You don't have to do anything else during this process. So, and let me tell you something. I would like to say, yes, the kids do go to dad, but 9 times out of 10, they come running into the room. Mama!
What?
Me the fuck off.
Why are we spamming the chat with this word? I don't understand. I don't know who you are, but quit spamming the chat.
Hello,
Hi,
Joshy.
Joshy. Long time no see, dude.
Yes. You picked a good moment to come in because I just went off on somebody.
Yes. So that is definitely one thing. Everybody has their own way of how they interpret things, how they deal with things, how they hear things, all the different things. One thing that Haley, pregnant or not, that you need to know is say what you mean and mean what you say. There are a lot of people who do not infer well or read between the lines well. And I'm sure that if Haley's really in the great mindset, she can. But she shouldn't have to, and she doesn't like to. So, when we're hanging out with Haley, just say how it is. That's all.
Because
But
that's how you're going to get it from me.
yeah.
But also, y'all, I just would like to say this. I'm a school teacher, so that also goes with that. Because the kids don't like to infer when they're reading old books and stuff. They don't like to have to find out how the character's feeling or why they said this or this, that, and the other. I'm the same way. I don't want to have to read your text 2 or 3 times and have to be like, okay, what are you trying to say? Because reality is, you should all speak the way it's meant to be said. Don't leave anything up for interpretations, because that's when things happen. I was raised that way, and that's the way these kids are raised. I know a lot of my friends do that. They're like, do not type anything for someone to like have to infer. Because I know that if you text something, and it gets read the wrong way, 9 times out of 10, someone's going to have a bad reaction. Or they're going to be like, oh, well, she's mad now, or she's pissy, or she's bitchy, or blah, 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 because that's how it's perceived. So just do that. Don't. I always have a southern twang, though. Y'all are just listening to it now because y'all can hear it with every sound. But I always have a twang.
Yeah, if you've never noticed Haley's accent, it comes out when she gets Mississippi mad.
I feel like Mississippi mad then because my face isn't actually red yet.
That's fair.
My face will get really red, y'all. Lord help y'all that day, because the day I got that nickname, that was a bad day in the Refined Vibes group.
And I turned it into a joke because that's just me. Oh, man.
It's okay, Joseph. I just wanted you to understand. And it's not just you, but it's just everybody thinks they can do things like that. Like, tell you can't craft or tell you can't do something when you're a mom. And it's just, no mom wants to hear that. Because I could have a perfectly,
throwing out
healthy baby who loves to just sit in this bouncer and just be content to play with his toys, you know? I mean, I don't know how the baby's going to come out. The baby could be needy and I may not have time to craft. But then there could be times where I'm going to be able to craft all the time.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying that you're not the first one that's told me that. And being 4 months pregnant and you hear that every time you turn around, it gets very, very annoying very quickly. And my coworkers have seen me walk off mid-conversation. And they're like, what did I do? And then my one looks at him and says, did you tell her that she couldn't crochet? Have you done lost your mind? So, that's what I'm just saying. It's just that you never know what someone's been told. So just be more mindful. I'm sorry that I come off very bitchy right then. I mean, I'm not sorry for what I said. Don't take that for granted. But just so any of the other people are in the chat listening, I didn't mean for it to come off that way, but, you know, it goes back to how it goes to saying, you never know what someone else is going through until they snap off, because I am the quiet, calm person until you cross a line. And then it's, then there's no thing, and then I don't want to be called the bad guy, because that happens quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of over it to a point to where, like, this is me, this is who I am. So, yes, we're from the USA. I'm from the south part, she's from the north part. So, but no, to my friends, I do apologize for y'all having to see that. But it's just something I get told quite a bit at work by the men that I work with.
Yeah. And it's frustrating in a sense, especially, like, and you're not there yet. You're going to go through stuff, but what you go through could be very different than what I went through, and what the mom next door went through, and what the mom in the next room went through. Everybody's experiences are different. And, like, it's not like Haley is going to need to give up her craft space for the baby. She has a guest room if she needs it to turn it into a big room. On top of that, you don't ever want to tell somebody that for any reason that they're not going to be allowed to do the one thing that is their major coping skill. Like, and that's something that people don't realize, is how much people who crochet, chances are they deal with anxiety on a very high level, and this is their way of strangling yarn and not people. Like, you don't ever want to tell anybody that they can't do one thing that makes them feel good, or makes them feel sort of alive, makes them feel sort of okay. And then on top of that too, like she said, every baby is different. So like for me, I was able to crochet while holding the baby when they were little. You know, that's definitely a thing. I do remember once Archer was able to start rolling around, he would often roll over to my yarn and start like playing with it because it would be on the floor while I was trying to crochet like tapestry squares for a blanket, and it got to a really that got difficult because I had like a whole line of yarn balls in front of me trying to keep my yarn straight, and he's like rolling over and just basking in the yarn. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, you tubby little man? What are you doing? So that is when the exerciser really came into play. And that thing was a lifesaver because where we lived, it had like this really thick, gross shag carpeting. So the walker did not really work all that well. He only liked being in the swing if he was tired. So we could contain him to the exerciser, which I could put right in front of me if I wanted to, or I could leave it where it was beside the couch. And he would be in it, and he would jump until the cows came home. He loved that thing. And we'd like play games with him. We'd throw his little blanket at him, and he'd throw it on the floor, and then he'd throw something else at him, and he'd throw it on the floor, and like he would giggle and everything else. And like and with Rowan, I mean, I don't know. I was able to crochet just fine with him. I don't really remember like specifically things, but it was harder for me to crochet while I was pregnant because of how sick I was. So I think she'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Alyssa took off yesterday from crocheting and felt weird to not pick up a hook, but did get some yarn cleaning done too. Yes. Hello, Ramjeet. I think. Yes, Archer. He was a chubby little guy. He was full of rolls. Good morning to Nepal. Alyssa said earlier, smash that like button, subscribe to both mine and Haley's channels. If by chance the live for you does not show Haley's channel tagged in the title and the description box and all that, if you swipe up and then swipe back into the live, it should pop up for you. You should also be able to click the link in the pinned comment, and then you should be able to subscribe to her just fine. Haley posts videos just about every week with what she's making. And thank you, Lisa. Like, so she has a whole bunch of videos that you could catch up on. She does markets periodically, but this year she's growing a baby. So, no, that's this focus right now.
Yeah, I freaked my mama out. Because, like, I was picking up my sandbags at 3 months. And she was like, quit picking stuff up. Mama, calm down.
How big are your sandbags?
Legit. I don't know. There are sandbags you get off of Amazon. I mean, they're not heavier than a jug of milk filled with but like I mean, they weren't that heavy. I was like, and like I would pick them up and kind of like just drag them. So like I was bent over at my back, like not pressing on my stomach, and like I was like wide legs, so like I would drag them to the front, drag them to the front. Then I would drag them from there to my wagon, drag them from the top to my wagon, and then take my wagon like. I was like, what? Whatever. I haven't freaked Cody out yet, but this May market that I'm gonna do, it might freak him out. He might tell me to sit my happy ass down.
Like, let me do it. Go right ahead, dude. Do it all you want.
Oh, Cody's got it down pat. Cody's like, where do you want this? Where do you want this? Where do you want this? So, I don't know. My mom is just, I love her. I love her to death. I can't.
Traditional
She's a
Southern
mama.
mama.
She's just a mama. And the first time Kat's going to get to meet her is at my shower. So that should be interesting. Because the last time my mama met one of my friends, it did not go well. And we're going to hope Kat doesn't get called any names.
Yeah. I'm prepared. I already know. I'm prepared. Oh, man. That's so funny. I don't know if anybody caught that, but I definitely, like, just about spit out my coffee. Well, I'm so weird. Like, sometimes I have trouble swallowing things. And so, taking my meds, I don't like to swallow air. So, like, if you take a drink and you put your meds in, there's a lot of air when you swallow. So, like, I'll try to, like, blow the air out before I swallow it, and I just overshot. Yeah. Found a hole in my lip there, Angel.
This color's going to be very pretty.
Yes, it is.
Angel.
I don't know if you can actually see it, Alyssa. You can scroll back and try, but yeah, it's a very pretty color.
Yes.
Oh, Angel has to have water first, then meds, then more water. See, I don't get more water, but I can't just put dry medicine in my mouth. Yeah, no. Of course, Lisa, I hope it helps. Look at that little rat face. I don't like the ears on this. That's crazy, Angel. Can't do it. Like, there have been a handful of times that I've definitely tried to take my medicine without a drink. But to be completely realistic, I spend a good 2 minutes trying to build up enough spit in my mouth to swallow it with, because I can't swallow it dry. I know that sounds so weird, and I'm sorry.
I used to just with the swallow drink right behind it, and people were like, "How do you do that without choking?" I said, and then my friends were like, "Heh, heh, heh. You've never seen her outside of her comfort zone. When you see her out of her comfort zone, you'll know exactly what that means."
Something tells me I'm not
Also,
finished.
that comes from yeah, your thought's correct. But anyway, it's also, you're not allowed to have medicine at school. So by the time like I got to 7th grade, I got to where I could take a pill in my pocket, slowly slip it out in the class, and like put it in my mouth. Or I could just do that, and the teacher would be like, "Did you just take something?" "No." "You gotta gum your mouth?" I said, "No." "No, I just took a drink of something." "What'd you take a drink of?" I would pull out my cup. Because I always went everywhere with the cup.
Yeah.
Because the teacher would turn around and I'd be swallowing, so it wasn't like they actually caught me doing it.
Right.
I do that, I tell you that now, but I will say, kids don't do that at school, because you will get in a lot of trouble. I didn't have a choice. My mom worked 45 minutes one way from the school I went to, so we just didn't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, schools nowadays can't even give Tylenol. Even with the doctor's note?
Ours can.
Ours can't down here.
I wonder if it's
If
based
they
on
have
age.
growing pains like I did in school, so I would have Tylenol up in the office. And so I was talking to one of my fellow teacher friends, and she was like, "Yeah, they can't do that anymore. They're not allowed just to have Tylenol to give for cramps or anything." I'm like, how are these kids supposed to survive then?
I know with our school, because I just had to do this actually. Because of Archer's meds, he's more prone to headaches. But he also will get them for growing pains and stuff like that. Rowan, get out. Go tell Dad. For real. He has a father. He's downstairs. Go bother the father. Anyways, is that down yonder? No. They literally, we got to the school because I had to take Archer to a dentist appointment.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't eat enough before the appointment. By the time that we were done with the appointment, we were driving back to the school. He started getting car sick. When he starts to get car sick, he gets a headache. So, and I knew that he has Tylenol at the school to take because of his medicine. Well, they didn't tell me that he has to get a new paper from the doctor every school year. Not every calendar year, every school year. So we get there and they send him back to the nurse's office. It's like, and he's got a headache. Is he able to take some of his Tylenol? They're like, yeah, sure. They call me 15 minutes later and they're like, what, like, does he have a thing from the doctor? I'm like, yeah, he does. Get out. My goodness. And he doesn't have anything on file. I'm like, well, he should. Like, well, did you get a new one this year? I'm like, well, no, I didn't know he needed one every year. It hasn't been a full calendar year yet, so I thought that it rolled over from that date. They're like, oh yeah, no, it needs to be every school year. So who knows if he actually still had Tylenol in the building because they don't have it on hand and they can't give any without that doctor's note. So if you do have the doctor's note that says that you can take it, you have to provide them with a bottle that has their name on it. And I believe that they toss it at the end of every year. Dude, I don't really know how all that works. I forgot about that actually, so I need to send in a new bottle with him soon. But yeah, we just went through this. If once he hits 4th grade, he doesn't need a doctor's note. They had said. We can just send in Tylenol for him to have in the nurse's office. But until then, he needs a new excuse from the doctor every year.
See, that's the way it used to be down here.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all my mom had to do. Every school year, when I get my medicine paperwork, because they had to be renewed every year, making sure I didn't need a new dosage or anything like that. And my mom, like if my doctor's appointment was during the summer, like it was supposed to be, I didn't go back to the doctor when school started. So my doctor had a note on his desk. Remind nurse to send this. And they would email it to the school the day before I was supposed to start. They would email my mom a copy of it to her work email. Well, to her email so she could print it off at work. So, but yeah, no. Kids here nowadays, they can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's a school thing, if they just had too many of them. But here's my thing. If a kid's prone to getting headaches, why can't they keep a ball of Tylenol?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand it. Like No, it's just one of those things I don't get.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand at an elementary level. But once you get into middle school, high school, I think you're definitely mature enough to know take medicine when I'm in pain. Like, it would be different if you know that your kid has a use problem in general. But for the majority, most kids are responsible enough to take Tylenol because they have a headache. Yeah, they used to do that with us growing up too. It wasn't until I was in high school that it started becoming a problem. I got in trouble once or twice for having ibuprofen in my bag. It's like, I'm sorry, like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm a teenage girl who has a very intense, irregular cycle, and the only thing that touches it is ibuprofen, which you don't carry in the nurse's office. And my mom cannot afford to drive here to the school for an entire week to give me ibuprofen so that I don't feel like I'm dying. So I just got better at being sneaky with it.
See, I started carrying that stuff in 7th grade in my tennis bag. I would keep my bag in the coach's office. And so, like, my mom straight up told him, he was like, I'm just going to be honest with you. She's going to have it in her bag. And he was like, I've got a wife. I understand. Now, this is the wife of the mom who of the teacher that didn't like me, the health teacher that didn't like me. So it was his wife that he was talking about. And he was like, that's fine. Because one day I come in and I looked rough. And he was like, do you need to step to the restroom? I said, yep. I took my caffeine with me, which was a Coke that day, and going into my bag, because I had it in a little Ziploc bag, I pull it out, stick it in my pocket, because it had 2 Tylenol, 2 ibuprofen, or 2 Mylenol, depending on the case. And I went straight to the bathroom, down 2 Tylenol and 2 ibuprofen on an empty stomach with a half a bottle of Coke. I come back in, and he was like, you're not typing today. I'm not having you stare at a computer screen. Go lay your head down. I was out. He called my mama. He was like, is she? And she's like, let me know if she wakes up 30 minutes later. Because once the medicine kicks in, she's probably going to feel better. But if she doesn't feel better, I will have somebody come and get her.
Yeah.
But it was the first day of school. Like, I didn't want to go home. Same day, I threw up my lunch. And the teacher was like, what is wrong with her? And she's like, I don't know. She's never had this much problem on her first day back to school. And my mom looked at me. She was like, did you do anything differently this morning? And I was like, no. So I don't know what was wrong. And it wasn't my cycle because I didn't have my cycle then. So I don't know what was going wrong. I'll never forget that. That day was terrible. But shoot, my friends got to wear, Haley, you got your, yep, front pocket.
Yep. I got to that point too. I'm still that person. Like, I carry all that shit in my purse with me. And, like, it doesn't matter where you go. Like, oh, I'm in so much pain. I'm hurting so bad. I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, is it allergies? Because I got Zyrtec in my bag if you want one. Like, is it a headache, or is it more like inflammation? Because I got either Tylenol or ibuprofen or dual action in my bag. Do you want some? And I mean, my other medicine that helps with anxiety and stuff, there have even been a couple times where it's like, are you in a bad spot? Like, do you need something? And if that's how we're going to help, then that's how we're going to help. And then my mom, Thanksgiving, I think, my mom all of a sudden got hit with one of those like coughing attacks like I get every once in a while. And like, do you have an inhaler? I said, no. I said, I haven't refilled it yet. I was like, do you think you need one? So, because I have mine. So, same thing. Like, I'm just at a point now, I'm a walking pharmacy.
Well, see, I got caught senior year because they brought the dogs in. And the dog couldn't, they weren't smelling for Tylenol and stuff, okay, y'all. But the dog hit my bag and the bottles rattled because I was out of my little Ziploc bags. And all the cop did was say, grab your book bag, let's go. And I said, okay. I pulled out my Zantac, I pulled out Tums, I pulled out ibuprofen, Tylenol, and laid it out on the desk. And the principal was like, girl, what is wrong with you?
Like, I got issues.
I'm like, do you not have a daughter? Well, then here come in our assistant principal for 7th and 8th grade. He come in, he says, I have females. I know what half of that stuff is for. And he said, but the one thing I don't understand is why are you carrying Zantac? And I said, for my stomach ulcers.
Yeah, like, clearly I've got stomach acid.
And he was like, when did you? I said, see, that was November. So, and it's now January. I said, yeah. So it was the day that I missed, and I missed like 2 days worth of school because I couldn't walk. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't do anything.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
barely like eating and drinking. And he's like, oh, well, your mom didn't tell me any of that. I said, you didn't need to know. You weren't the assistant principal. So you didn't, of me. So like, you didn't need to know. And I didn't need everybody else knowing that. So I just kept it in my book bag. Like, what else am I supposed to do? If I take the Zantac and it doesn't work, if it's not within the time frame, I can't take another Zantac. So I just take a Tums. Like, what else you want me to do?
Yeah.
I said, if you're going to write me up, go ahead. I've already texted my mom to be expecting a write-up, and I'm going to get ISD for it. And she was like, what do you... And she was like, no, you're not. She was like, I'll come up there and pitch my own argument if they want to. So they don't want that. And here come my Jersey teacher. He said, I'll hang on to all this. He just stuffs it all into a little bag, zipped it up. Says, I'll hang on to these. It's okay. Second block, I went to him. He grabbed my bag. He stuffed it in there. He said, don't bring them in bottles anymore. I was like, you got it. And I just put them in my book bag from then on out. I put everything in a little Ziploc bag so it wouldn't rattle. Put it in the pocket. I put it between my shirt and my extra pair of pants I always kept with me. So that way they couldn't rattle anymore.
There you go.
I mean. Yes, we love our craft rooms. Our craft rooms are very nice.
Yes.
But yeah, I remember them days very well.
Into trouble?
But kids get in a lot of trouble nowadays for doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's what considered wrong with people. It's like considered bringing paraphernalia or something.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribing and liking the live. It goes a long way at pushing our content out to other people. Sorry, I was trying to figure out where to put the stitch. But it's been a good evening.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what time it is.
9:10.
Okay. I mean, not that I'm having to rush to go to sleep tonight. That I don't actually have to get to work tomorrow. But
yeah,
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 new pairs of eyes painted, plus the ones I already have. So now what do I want to do?
Just make more eyes for your palm street tomorrow. You already have it out.
Yeah, but I'm limiting myself to how much of the resin exposure I'm exposed to.
Fair.
Because, being pregnant, you're not really supposed to be inhaling stuff like that.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's all right, Morgan. Feel better soon.
Yes.
We've all been dealing with under the weather nasty lately. We get it.
Well, mine hasn't been the weather, really. Mine's just been because I can't take anything for my sinuses.
I just mean under the weather, like not feeling well.
I know. Oh, I know that. I was just saying for me, myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could take what I would have, I wouldn't have been under the weather.
Right? I'm making a rat. Oh, did I? My bad. Oh, okay. I see it now. Thank you, Bama. Yeah, and I will be adding that word to our list.
Yep. I think I'm gonna prep some sticker bags for my palm street. Yeah.
I'm about ready to take some medicine myself because since we've been talking about all this, my neck is starting to feel grindy. My back hurts, my hips hurt, and my knees hurt. Yay! Yay me!
Look at this sad little kitty.
Oh, the kitty needs a home. No, you're good, Bama. Hello, hello.
Mm-hmm.
We ask ourselves, why do we live where the air hurts our faces and our joints? Yes.
Well, you could go live somewhere else that doesn't deal with all this, but then you might deal with creatures you don't want to deal with. So
I'd be okay with
I'd
that.
rather deal with the weather than deal with the creatures.
Are you
I'm
sure?
just saying.
You want
you want to go live in Australia?
No.
Okay, then. Would you
See,
go live in the rainforest jungle?
I thought we were still talking about like the United States. Like, does that mean you want to come live here?
No. I'm trying to send you your weather back up north.
I don't want it.
I said up north. I didn't say you. I said up north.
Yeah, we'll send it back to Alyssa. Hello, hello.
I wouldn't want to live in Canada either.
Oh.
She dealing with negative 46 degrees. No, you can keep that.
So with Haley can come live with me.
Nope. I could live with you. I could not live with your weather.
Ew. Wow, guys, I might actually be able to finish more than one thing on live tonight. Maybe. Hello,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, because I'm not actually trying to hop off.
Well, not only that, I mean, it's only 9:15, and I'm about done with this rat.
This is what happens when you're actually productive.
I've been trying. Trying to stay productive. And those of you who don't know, I've also made fingerless gloves and ear warmers this week. I'm still working on that XL crop top that I started. That one's taken a little while. Oh, Alyssa, you better get on it. If I'm beating you, there's a problem. Especially on live. Alyssa, we were predicted negative 54 this weekend, but we never broke negative 45, so we're good. No. That's still not good.
No.
Good night, Morgan.
Oh, I am using the little bags that you sent me.
Yay. Those are smaller than I thought they would be.
Yeah, but that's okay because I've got bigger sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got this size that I ordered. So.
Okay. Nobody needs to say anything about my thighs as my chair is trying to roll away with me in it. Just saying.
They look great. Don't be jealous that you don't have thighs like we do.
Oh, I wish I felt that way.
Oh, well, my mom and I went maternity clothes shopping, and she was like, baby. Because I was trying to get something to help with the bump, but then, like, I still had that gap in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, then on my thighs, like, things would be really... She's like, you just... I'm like, I blame you. I blame you.
Right?
And she's like, well, you just can't blame me. Your mama's got a figure. Your grandmother had... I said, I blame all of you. All of you. I was cursed to have a curvy body that does not all fit.
Yeah, I feel that.
I do. The only thing I didn't get was this, which I'm so thankful for.
Did do the women in your family have them?
My grandmother does, my aunt does, and my mama is more average.
Have you asked them if they got them when they had their babies?
My mom got hers more when she got her babies. Mama's was always that way. Mama's didn't grow out of a whole cup size.
Ooh.
So, like she went from the lowest size in the cup to, like, one of the bigger sizes. So, she really didn't. But now, also, I don't know if she actually breastfed either, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mama doesn't like to talk about things, so.
Right.
I don't ask her a lot of questions. But no, my grandmother always had stuff. Hers were more proportionate to her body, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, as her body got bigger with each pregnancy, the bigger they got. So, everything just got bigger as she got older.
Okay.
Because, like, when she started to lose weight, it really got that way.
Yes. The answer is yes. I have two little ones. They're on the outside. Yes, Haley's is on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not quite done yet, but here's our little rat.
Nice.
I'll give it a little pink nose. I think I might just embroider the nose.
Oh, yeah.
But this is the size of the baby rat, Haley.
I mean, I can see that.
Well, I didn't really know if, like, the way that I was holding it was really showing it well, but...
No, like, I can definitely tell that that's smaller than mine. But I told you, I didn't think mine was the baby. I told you that. I mean, I know everything I make comes out bigger, but I didn't think it was the baby.
Yeah. That's a weird way of putting it, Irving. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. Okay. Go back up. We'll start another one. With some of these patterns that I don't make all the time for markets, I've just been making 5 of each of them. So like my swinging ghosts and the swinging rats and stuff like that. But it's been really fun to get to crochet things that I don't normally get to make. Be able to do it while I have the time to do it. Man. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I told Cody there's something on my Amazon registry that I really want. I found the Vintage Pooh, like, plushie set. And I added it to my registry. So, like, I told Cody, I said, no one gets that. I am buying that. Because I really want that to go in the nursery. I'm so excited. Now I found the milestone blanket too, and it's in there. Oh. So for my friends in the chat, we have decided, well, I decided, and there's a little backstory that goes behind this. So my mom didn't get to have a nursery with her oldest. So then when she had me and they were actually in the house, about 3 years later, the Vintage Pooh nursery theme came out. And so my mom decorated the whole room in Pooh. Like, even the wall was yellow.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do woodland or if I want to do Vintage Pooh. And then, like, I just started looking at things and I was like, no, I think I'm going to carry on the tradition.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're going to do. So, but yeah.
You really like Vintage Pooh on top of that. Like, it would be different if you weren't into it. Or if you weren't, like, in love with Disney at all, let alone Pooh. Which sounds like a funny thing to say. But, just the fact that you are in love with it, I think that's a really great idea.
Alright. Maria says, Haley, you should let the viewers know about your palm tree tomorrow. Okay, so for those of you that are old enough to buy anything on Palm Street, I will be going live on Palm Street. I'm going to have like the fabric hair bows ready to go. I will have some safety eyes. I will also be taking pre-orders for bags. So I have wristlets and little zipper pouches to match them. I have 3 sets to show. And like just 3 different styles that I have, because I'm not that crocheter that you see on the YouTube where oh, I've got a pattern. I make it the same size all the time. No, mine's going to be a little bit different each time. That's just the way I am. So, but if that interests you, try hopping on. And I know that I have a few kids that come and watch me on there that just chat. So if you just want to chat too, that's fine. Come keep me company.
Do you know what time you're going?
It'll be between 1 and 3. I really don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'll only be live for probably an hour to an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I thought that it was. Married is on the banned list, but I think because Bama is a mod, he can say it. Yeah. I think that's what it is. Hi, Christopher. That's my husband's name. Yeah. And I do have the tab open, so I am adding new banned words to the list as well. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't know what the heck that person was trying to say. Yeah, it is a list. Let's see. Is it going to do the thing now? Oh, this is fun. All right, there's part of it. And there's the other part of it.
Oh.
Come on. Goodness gracious. Yeah. For any of the kids that are in the chat, don't read that comment, please. All the bad words. My goodness.
You know who I haven't seen since I've been on?
Who?
Lila. Was she on?
I don't think she was.
I'm glad she didn't decide right then to hop in and that'd be one of the first things she sees.
Oh, goodness.
Because she's been having a habit here lately, just popping in, and we're like, I'm so glad you chose right now to come in.
Yep. Oh, yeah, Bama.
It's always after a bad conversation.
Bashar, unfortunately, I can't read whatever language you're typing in. Google Translate says that you said hello, so at least there's that. So hello back. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Lila yet either.
Well, I just didn't need her to pop in right at that moment. And that'd be the first thing that pops up on live.
Yeah. And somebody earlier asked, who speaks Arabic? Not us.
Nope.
I forgot that when I edited the live, that it doesn't automatically translate unless I set it to that. Hello to Scotland.
Yes.
Archer must be rolling around down there.
Yeah. It's a pretty good amount of stickers bags to have prepped.
Yeah. Now, do you take those with you to markets?
I need to. I hadn't because I keep them for my online orders and stuff. Because I was doing palmistry a good bit.
Yeah.
So I was keeping a couple in each order. So I need to do something with stickers. I need to. I just haven't yet.
Yes, Haley's working hard. Doing good at prepping.
You know, when you have to be a teacher, you'll understand one day.
We're going to consider this her planning period.
Yep, pretty much. I plan things to do at night.
Alyssa stopped again. You stopped working hard?
Oh, and then look, I even got new bags.
Ooh.
To have, so when I put these orders in, everything is concealed, and I'll be able to put them in boxes and stuff. Or, well, put them in poly mailers. Not everything is just out and about.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, because how many times do we get things shipped to us in poly mailers and freaking the postal system has it ripped open?
Oh.
Not really because they opened it, but because it got stuck in something.
Mm-hmm.
Bama is eating chicken pot pie with Frank's hot sauce. Puts that shit in everything, even biscuits and gravy. I do not like Frank's hot sauce. I don't like most hot sauce because it's very salty.
I won't do it because of the vinegar. But if I have to, like in a salsa or a guacamole, I add Tabasco. I'll only add enough just to give it what it needs for the hot sauce, and then that's it. But in that kind of stuff, you really can't taste it.
Yeah, I have a thing against hot sauce, like Tabasco. I remember being young and my parents using hot sauce on my tongue if I was in trouble. Or somebody did. I don't know. It's more of a wisp of a memory.
It did the thing.
Mm-hmm. The lion.
Hello. Wait, did yours just do it?
Mine did it 6 minutes ago, but yours just did it.
Okay. I was wondering.
Alyssa, I'm seeing your message in the Discord from earlier. And I'm dying. Gwendolyn's spirit lives. She is still here. She's just in the car.
And y'all, she's got 2 of them because she has mine as well.
That's true. That's true.
Ooh, y'all, don't wish that spirit to start moving.
You don't want?
Bye. Mine and cats. Ooh. I don't know if that's a good combination.
Okay. Thank you, Alyssa. That's so funny, though. Haley, I'm gonna forward you this message that Alyssa sent me because it just kills me. You don't need to look at it right now, but you'll get a chuckle out of it.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it was one of the comments that came through earlier, but I think that I was able to remove it just quick enough.
Now all of these bags are ready.
Woo! My back is so stiff right now.
Cody was complaining of his back hurting. And I was like, do you want to take a Tylenol? No. And so, like, all he did was complain last night. And I wanted to tell him, if you don't shut the hell up and take something for it, or go get the heating pad, I don't want to hear it. I know you take things, but men don't.
I was gonna say, I did take something for it. It just hasn't really kicked in yet.
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Cody.
Fair.
Did you not hear me say Cody was complaining last night?
I did.
Because we really didn't talk last night.
No.
No, guys. No, we were not fighting. It wasn't because of that. Don't think that.
No.
It was literally like my body was telling me, like, if you text the wrong thing, it might come off the wrong way. That was what my body was telling me.
Yeah.
My body's in tune with my hormones when it wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna blame Ryan for it. Ryan was saying, "Hey, don't do that. Don't make Cat angry or anything." That's what he was telling me.
You're way more likely to hurt my feelings than to make me angry.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings either, so.
Right. I do want to point out.
I didn't want you to be the next morning and be like, "Are you still mad at me?"
Right? Like, what did I do? Why are you mean to me?
Like, I'm not trying to.
I don't know if Danielle is still watching, but I see your gauge swatch with your very beautiful yarn, and it looks so good. I'm excited to see whatever sweater you are making. Hello, greetings to Chile. Angel, Bama, when I worked at Honda, all I would smell is hot sauce people put on their food at lunch. Ew, that's fair. Kylie finished her purple and pink turtle. Yay! Newton, we're a crochet channel. So I crocheted a little rat. Haley's painting safety eyes. I'm not talking to an invisible man. Haley just happens to be off screen at the moment. Alyssa says, it's okay. Alyssa says 72 likes. Yay! Don't forget to like the live if you haven't yet. And Haley is at 237 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to Haley, go ahead and do that, like right now. This very second. And that I am at 2.54K subscribers right now. Hi, Maddie. Bama says, don't take this wrong, but because you're pregnant, your emotions are gonna be emotional. That sounds very, like, duh. Like, yes, that is a thing. Angel, woohoo! Smash that like button, people. Hello to France. What? But I'm working on a second little rat right now. I know, hormones suck. In general. And let me tell you, when I hit that time of the month, I'm angry. I'm angry at everything. I get so frustrated. Like, God help anybody who's around me if I have a festival or an event that I have to pack up my car or unload it, and people have to hear my mouth because I get so mad. Everything that can go wrong does go wrong if I'm on my cycle, and I just get so agitated about it. Like, I'm constantly pinching my fingers or giving myself a bruise or something stuck and I can't figure it out. My brain doesn't want to function long enough to get it unstuck. Like, it's just a whole thing. And Bama, I was trying to skate around saying hormones. I'm a guy, for God's sake. But yeah. That's a smart man, Bama. Smart man. But don't we know it? Don't we know it? Hormones suck. They make you feel all kinds of ways, whether it's deserved or not. Usually it is deserved in the moment. That's cute.
Yeah, so these are going to be some of the things I have.
That's really cute. Those are really big right now.
Yeah. And then I have this bag.
Oh, hang on. Oh, that's really cute.
And I have this one. Glam.
Okay. It was backwards, so I'm like, what does that say?
And then one of my favorites. Howdy.
That's nice.
This one reminded me of you. Not my first rodeo. I thought of you when you were telling me that story of when you and Molly were packing up and Molly was pregnant, so you weren't allowed to do anything, and then people kept trying to help you, and you were like, I've got this. I have this. Please stop.
Yeah. Yes, Crochet Girlies for the win. That's right. Hello, Victoria.
Oh, with that also being said, I have new vinyl that I was at Hobby Lobby and I got.
Ooh.
So I have this holographic one.
Ooh,
And
it's so fun.
and it reminds me of the mermaid tail.
Yes.
So I have this that I can make stuff with now. I have this.
Ooh, that's fun.
I have some pretty flowers with some blue bows.
That's really cute.
This one is fun. Then of course, if you know me, you know my flower girly. You gotta get the one with the sunflowers in it. And then I had to get some.
That one.
Yeah. And then this was another one.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So I have those. So I do have 3 cups available. I have 4 cups available for those of you that would like to place an order.
Ooh.
So I can actually put your name on it in that vinyl. I have a solid white one. I have a peachy orange. I have this teal mint green. And then I have light blue. These are the ones I have left.
Okay. Victoria, I am not making a beanie. I am making a rat. Yes. Angel says that is true hippie.
Oh, I also have this one.
Is that a lighter mint?
Yeah. So I have this one and then this one.
Okay. I'm gonna say they look similar, but not at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, Victoria, if you're still here, this is the little rat that I made first. With its beady little eyeballs. One is more green and the other is more blue. Yeah, a little bit. I should have secured these eyes a long time ago.
But yeah, but for key rings, I'm gonna have these for the wristlets and stuff too. That have these kind of class to them.
I like those.
So I have all different colors of those. So we got a whole bag of those.
I like those. Hello to Georgia.
Hello.
Hello. Hi to Brazil. Hey, hey. Hi. So nice.
But yeah, so here's a Valentine's Day bow I'm gonna have.
That's cute.
I will have a few butterfly ones available.
That one's really cute too.
And then I have the hearts in all kinds of sizes. This one.
That's adorable.
Yeah. And I've got this. Ladybugs.
Okay. I like that fabric. It's like
I
kind
love
of
it.
cottage core.
Yeah, I love this one.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I've got some of the classic colors here. Like, I've got this. It's showing more pink up on camera, but it's really a purple magenta.
It looks the same color as your pillow.
Yeah. Kinda. It's in the same realm. My pillow, I think, just looks darker to me.
Possibly.
So.
We're crocheting, and she's prepping for a Palm Street Live tomorrow.
Yeah, so then I've got blue and burgundy or maroon, whatever color you want to call this. I also have Valentine's Day checkered.
Ooh.
I do have the school theme bow.
Aww.
I do still have some Christmas ones. I've got one with sprinkles all over it.
That one's cute.
And of course, I've got some with the cartoon Grinch on it.
That's nice too.
Then I have a coral color.
I have a dress that matches that perfectly.
Yeah, I have a bag of inventory. I think it's in the other room that has like all of my bows and stuff in it from my shop. So that's all going to be ready to go for the Palm Street Live. I've been prepping for this Palm Street for a while. But for my sports girlies, the only NFL team I have is Cowboys. I do have some of this fabric left. I have LSU. Thank you. I have yellow flowers.
Those are cute.
I have this mint light green.
Ooh.
I have, like I said, here's more of that peach color. You've already
love
seen.
I love that peach color. It's my favorite.
Yeah. Did I not send you one when I sent you all those bows?
No, not
Okay.
that one.
But is that the one you like though?
Yeah.
I also have pink.
I'm here for all the pinks, all of them.
I have baseball theme, so we got any mama with boys.
I like that that's not like traditional baseball.
Yeah, it's just like the rim of the baseball, the lines and stuff. That's what it's decorated with.
Yeah, I like that.
I found it and I was like, this is so good.
I
Looking at
ragdoll.
several of those. I've got the lilac color or lavender, whichever you call it.
That's a pretty color too.
I've shown you that one. And 4th of July, I have a cheetah print.
Oh, interesting.
This was one of my favorites that I bought. I do have a little bit of cheetah print left. And black. So, mamas often pick one of these both up together to match.
Yeah. See, and I like black, but I couldn't really wear a black bow in my hair. You wouldn't see it very well.
Yeah. And then, like, I have a really deep green that I like.
Oh, okay. Don't mind me, I'm gonna finish my soup.
You're good. I've got brown. This is more for girls who have blonde hair.
Yeah.
Because, like, or like red hair, because they were like, we need a neutral color bow because black doesn't look good in their hairs. And I was like, okay. So I got brown.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'd be surprised. I had trouble keeping this in stock.
I'm not surprised. There's a lot of, like, there are girls who like pinks and bright colors. There are girls who like black. And there are girls that like browns. Like, it's an almost, but not quite.
Oh, yeah. And then for other neutral, I have gray. I got this because this is a school color down here. Our school, the private school, is gray, yellow, and dark purple.
Mm-hmm.
So I got yellow and gray to have in stock.
Yeah, Angel. I know our school colors were maroon and gray, so.
Yeah, and then we have a light blue. So I have a royal blue and a light blue. So
Angel likes the light blue.
well, like I said, I'll be running a deal on those, especially my Valentine's Day ones, and on my solids, because like I really want to get rid of them because I've had them for a while. So
Right? Gotta sell the other bows so that way you can make more.
yeah.
Angel's favorite colors are red and turquoise.
I have a poppy red, and I used to have a turquoise. I don't know if I have like a true turquoise anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll have the deal going on a while. This is just the first Palm Street back, so. And I have this motel keychain that says howdy. Oh well.
That felt so good.
Mm-hmm.
My elbow was sticking. It had to pop. Good night, Bama.
Night. And then I have this one. It says good vibes only.
Yes. Good night, Angel.
Night.
Say hi to Jace for us.
Then I have this one that says living my best life.
I like that one. I like that phrase.
And then I have these.
Oh, that green's fun.
Oh yeah. So like I have just a few of these, so these will be available as well. And even like these cups, you don't have to get your name put on them if you like want to put crocheter or like yarn hoarder on there or whatever. You can whatever you would like.
Mm-hmm.
Or like if you want a saying, I do sayings as well on these cups. And they turn out really good. So but I think that's all for that. I do need to add another mark for this though. Because I made another plushie. Yeah, I'm trying to keep track of like all the plushies I'm making throughout the month of January and just seeing like how many I have.
Yeah.
Even like if I give some away or sell them, I'm just like keeping track of like how many plushies did I make this month.
I like that. It'll be really good for the video.
Yeah. And I'm going to try and have pictures. I still think I have all the pictures from things I've taken. I'm sorry, Ducky.
Yeah. Where do you live? I know. I was looking up at my stack of yarn labels for the month. And am very excited that I only have to worry about this stack for the month, so long as we do our little yarn update things.
Well, that's what we need to do Tuesday before you go live.
Yeah.
Or we can go ahead and do it Monday.
Probably do that. I gotta see what's on the calendar.
Or do you want to lay out the weekend?
The what?
Because technically the 31st will be the end of January. Yeah. So you want to wait until we get into February?
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to wait until after Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, I actually haven't went through so much yarn, but I have so many, like, almost full skeins of stuff, and I haven't been, like, prepping like I used to, so.
Yeah. Well, and I think part of it for me, too, is, like, I have done a couple wearables, you know, doing the fingerless gloves and the ear warmers. That burns through yarn pretty quick, too.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I've got a nice little stack here.
It's only 9 o'clock for me here.
I know.
It feels like it should be midnight. I know why I say that, because I started reading again, and I've got something I want to go finish reading.
Like, just give me my book.
Yeah, but it's something on my phone, so as long as I'm live on my phone, I can't do that.
This is my stack so far.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, and when you're tracking it, we'll track the yarn brand that you're using.
Yeah.
And then, like, that way at the end of the month, when you're doing your yarn skeins, we can see how many is in each one.
Yes.
Because we'll be able to look that yarn up.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'll probably add, like, a note next to the yarn brands. So, like, for Nat Plush, I'll probably go ahead and add beside it 153 yards. Just, like, in parentheses, so that way I know.
Yeah.
Hi, hello. We're doing well.
Yes.
I know, right, Alyssa? Yeah, I know, Alyssa, I know. Some of these people think that they're sly. They're not, but they think they are.
No, I don't know what I want to do, because I don't really want to crochet.
Where's your punch needling thing?
In the living room. I don't want to do that either. That hurts my hand. That actually hurts my hand more than crocheting does. Like, crocheting doesn't bother me, but working with that thing hurts my hand. Because you have to punch it over and over and over again. Then you have to hold it a certain way, and it's...
Yeah, and I'm sure you don't want to do sewing prep because you want the table.
Yeah. So, I really just don't have any room in here, and there's not enough things that I can do right now. Because Cody's also asleep, because I don't know if Cody's going to go to work tomorrow or not.
True. What about stitch markers?
I've actually got a whole bunch made. I really don't need to make anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I guess work a couple rounds on your crochet, even if you don't want to.
I know what I want to do.
You want to go read your book.
Yeah.
Like, please, just let me go. Set me free.
Then I think I should go lay down with Cody. I know he'd probably be asleep, but just being next to him makes me feel better.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you can if you want to.
I know. I've been waiting for you to say that because you've kind of been not saying that.
That's fair.
You've been trying to find other things for me to do to stay on, so.
That's all right. You do what you got to do. I know yesterday was just an exhausting day, and if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it.
Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna leave you, girlie. I think I'm gonna go cuddle up with Cuddy and read my book.
Yes. Right. Wants to snuggle bug with the hub.
He's asleep, and the cat's probably gonna get in between us anyways. So.
Well, go enjoy your read, and I will chat with you tomorrow.
Yes, most definitely. Bye, guys.
I'm gonna stay. Is that what you guys know that? I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna make at least one more little rat. We're gonna see what we can do. My hair is doing all kinds of things. Look at that ringlet. Look at that. Kind of a ringlet. I'm not gonna get off just yet, Solian, but maybe after? No, you can't join. I don't know you. Hi, Caroline. I didn't even see you. Okay, that's funny. Auto translated cafe to coffee. That's what I just said. Does that make more sense, Alyssa? I changed my YouTube name. Oh, it did it for me too. Why does corner spelled with a K mean beads? And in what language? Weird. Hello. Let's see. Corner. Beads. Gosh, if I could spell. Language. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. How about this? In what language does corner no, why are you doing this? In what language does corner mean beads? I don't care about the AI. Thank you. I know, right? Strange. Okay. So Google is telling me that corner with an umlaut is German for grains or seeds. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Very interesting. But that explains so much, Alyssa. So much. Oh man. Okay. Let's get back to the thing here. One decrease. Do you guys like crochet rats? Would you crochet rats? Yes, after weeks of confusion, now we know. Which would also explain why needing to refresh your page fixes it. Because when you refresh your page, it turns off the translate. So funny. 2,555 subscribers. Sorry, I think I ran out of air on that one. Mice are cuter. They are, I agree. Hello, Hunter. How are you, Caroline? What's up? Thank you, thank you. We crochet around here. I am crocheting rats. Doesn't look like much right now, but how are you doing? I'm doing well. Crocheting little rats right now. With their beady little eyes. Yes, that is a rat. It is a crochet rat. You're good. Valentine's Day prepping for your shop. Woo-hoo. Where is the cat? What do you mean? Like my cat? It's very easy, Hunter. It's called Crochet. Crochet. You meant a crochet cat. I don't have any crochet cats right now. Not like in my room. I have some in my inventory. Very close, Hunter, but with a T on the end. If you wanted to check out my website, I have finished cats on there. They're just not in my room. Yeah. How are we all doing, though? Thank you. I will. I'm prepping for an event this weekend. Yeah, definitely check it out. And if you like hanging out on a live where we just sit and hang out and chat and do fun things, come hang out. We do this every Sunday and every Wednesday, and then other miscellaneous days of the week. Those are more pop-ups, but we schedule them Sundays and Wednesdays. So what's been good on TV lately? You have a question. What's your question? What about my mod? I have quite a few of them. Made a friend on live last night. She called on live and I cracked like an egg. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Oh. Alyssa. Yeah, okay. I don't know. They have a question for you, I guess. I wish my back wasn't so dang stiff, guys. This is frustrating. So frustrating. Very curious as to where this is going to go, Alyssa. Do 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 do. Anything? Hello? Okay. Paula is a beautiful name. That's not a question, though. Caroline, are you snowed in? Are you a snow hostage? So I am a snow hostage, but mostly because my car battery is like dead and I need to get a new one. So that's not fun. Um, but Chris's truck can get out. He's got 4-wheel drive, so there's that. Danilo, if you had heard me a whole bunch of times, like I've said her name, I can't tell you how many times tonight. Yeah, it's a great time. Realistically, need to go buy a car battery um, this week, actually, because I don't know how I'm going to do an event in Punxsutawney um, with a car battery that's unreliable. Yeah. I really haven't been outside much to know if like how deep it is or anything between the house and the garage. So I only know so much just from what I looked out the window. I had zero interest in trying to go outside today. Yeah. And thankfully Chris is off tonight, so he doesn't have to go into work. Yeah, and the car battery that's in the van came from Walmart, so it should be easy enough. And like you can kind of trade it out. You take your battery in, and they'll give you the one to replace it, and you can just leave your battery with them. But that means I have to get my car running to get to Walmart with it. Or take the battery out of the van and have Chris drive me to Walmart. That works too. But I'm also mildly concerned that it's my alternator and not just my battery. Yeah, he can. The terminals though on the battery that's in the van, they're like really, really covered in gunk. So it's not giving a very good connection. But he can. That's how I got it started the last couple times. A good clean on the battery post. Caroline says Coke and a toothbrush will take care of that. We'll have to try to figure it out this week. Because I kind of wonder, like, could that be part of the problem right now? Like, could the battery actually be fine? I don't think he does have a battery tester. But, like, could my issue be that the posts on my battery are just too gross to give a charge? I don't really know. I don't know how all this works. I'm not a car person. And neither is Chris, actually, which is kind of part of the problem. Walmart will test it. Good night, Kylie. Haley jumped off. She was done crocheting for the night. She has been reading a book that she's really enjoying, so she was really itching to go finish reading it. I got another rat done. Yes. Not when it's freaking cold outside. Walmart will test it, though. I didn't know that. How do you get them to do that? Like, do you take the battery back to the car center? Or do you go up to customer service and like, hey, can you check my battery? Thank you. They're just so cute. I have the dark gray and the light gray. And I'm going to do 2 white ones. And then I'll have 5 little rats. And I'll go back and I'll embroider pink noses on them too. I feel like a cat's coming upstairs. Maybe not. Maybe it's Christopher. Maybe it's a child. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a child. Can I help you? No. Is it dead or are you out of time? Yep. It's time for bed, dude. It's 10:30.
Why is the cheese it's up here?
Because I was eating them.
Where's that?
I was eating them.
Where
Right here.
Oh.
This is crumb. No, don't do that. You can take it if you want to, but don't do that. Alyssa finished my pig. But now back to winding yarn. So close to finish. Yay! Kylie finished her pink and purple turtles, and tomorrow going to crochet a caterpillar. Love that.
Don't me and Eddie realized anything different about me.
Yes, you have your pants rolled all the way up. And one sock on still. Have you had your medicine?
I thought you just said venison.
Have you had your medicine?
No.
Is Dad awake?
Yes, I have. I have had my medicine.
Is Dad awake?
Yeah.
Okay, go downstairs.
But do you think that
One.
I should roll both my pants up
2.
at school?
I said 2.
No.
You made 2 pink and purple turtles. Awesome. I need to finish. I have 3 turtles started, but I need to finish. Caroline, take the car around back to the auto center and they can tell if it's the battery or an electrical issue and if the battery is dead or not. Okay. I'll have to try that because I've never had a vehicle back by the auto center in a Walmart ever. I'll make Chris go with me. I'm kind of weird about stuff like that. Like, I feel better having somebody with me if I don't know how to do something. But I know, like, I feel like AutoZone should be able to find that out too. So, what happened with your car, Caroline? Like, was there anything leading up to it, or did it just like you were driving it one day and it worked fine, and then you went to start it and it was just dead? If you're in here and watching, guys, don't forget to like the live piece. We're at 79 likes on my end. Alyssa, my truck used to kill the batteries. Like, I went through 5 batteries in a couple years. Nothing was wrong with the truck or the alternator. Then all of a sudden it quit trying to die. Weird. That's very strange, Alyssa. Kylie says 1 turtle with a pink body and a purple shell, and 1 with a pink shell and a purple body. That sounds really cute. Aw, wouldn't that be nice? I don't really have any mechanics in my vicinity who can do that. I wish. And now tomorrow we're gonna work on whips. I need to do that soon too, but I don't think it's gonna be tomorrow. I know, like, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I need to finish projects. 'Cause I got a market this weekend. Who wants to come hang out in Punxsutawney with me? Thank you, Kylie. This weekend? Probably. I may have to on Thursday. I don't think it would be smart to do it on Friday because I do need to sleep somewhere in there. Caroline, my car randomly doesn't work sometimes. I thought it was the battery because the battery was on the way out, but it was a coincidence. Mine's electrical. Now my lights come and go and my brakes are failing. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm hoping that it's not electrical because I have my backup camera works sometimes. Um, there's I feel like my headlights sometimes like act funny. There's something else I can't remember. Oh, the electric, like the button to auto open my slide doors don't work all the time. There's a handful of things. All right, Alyssa. Yeah, because Wednesday will already be on here. And knowing Molly and I, we probably will be on a little bit later. It could be the driver's door master switch that you can get the replacement part on Amazon. It's not on the door. It's a button on the dash. There's a button for the slide door open and shut, and another button for maybe the back hat, like the auto. Sweet, Alyssa. Kylie's down for a late night live. Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't want any part in taking that apart. Yeah, I'm not very good at all that stuff. I'm not a mechanical person at all. Burrito, my new truck has all the electrical stuff and has been giving me sporadic issues. My last car ran for 15 years without issues and didn't have any electrical stuff. Yeah, sometimes the electrical, like the newer stuff, just makes it that much more difficult. Maria, I'm halfway done with the 50 squirrels, but found a new obsession. Fogsy's Place Little Ducky. Is this the new rubber ducky that she's like got a million of? Alyssa, I drove my cousin's newest Ford truck and I did not like it at all. Push start and stop, and I couldn't figure it out at all. Yeah, Maria, you got to post it in the Discord. I want to see. Ooh, that's exciting. I bet it's super cute. Guys, we've had a significant decrease in the weird comments, and I'm so happy about it. Like, why did we not think of the band list sooner? I know, right? Good night, Kylie. We'll see you next time. Come hang out with us on Tuesday. We should be in here around 6 o'clock. Yes, yes. That was really funny earlier with Bama asking for the band list. I know, I'm excited too. I think it's going to be so much fun. Yes, you're at 10 Eastern time on Tuesday. Oh, I have all of the Red Bull, Michelle. All of the Red Bull. Don't you worry. Try to get on Tuesday or Wednesday. Yes. So on Tuesday, Kylie, we're having a YouTube live train. So we'll be on for like 5 or 6 hours. And every hour we'll have a new guest popping in. So like Alyssa will be in, Molly, Lisa, Angel, and more people. So it's going to be a big to do. What's my favorite Red Bull flavor? Original. Alyssa, I just realized that I put the craziness to the last of live. What do you mean? Oh, yes, you did. It's like, what? Kylie, I think we're gonna start around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right. Nothing like the classics. Yeah, I have a 12 pack of it in the fridge. One every day. Yes. Alyssa, I just didn't understand what you meant with the last of Alive, but now I understand. I think Angel is from 6 to 7. Good night, Kylie. Yeah, I think you're right, Alyssa. You're going to make a post for TikTok and Instagram. Yes, please. I definitely have forgotten to do that. What a great idea. Yeah, and it looked like too, because we were talking about the Instagram group live thing, but it looks like most people don't have enough Instagram followers to be able to go live. So I don't really know. We wouldn't really be able to do that unless we get everybody up in followers. Yeah. It's a cool idea though. A white rat? I don't have red eyes, so I can't do that. On Instagram? Yeah, I would host and then multiple people can join up to 6. But I believe everybody has to have more than 1,000 followers. Yeah. Yeah, you can have up to 6. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, we're gonna have to try it. See, I don't remember what happened the last time. I don't even remember that I was the one that hosted it. I thought somebody else did, but I don't know. I mean, we can test it one of these days and see. Because maybe it's just the host that has to have 1,000 followers. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if the host is the one that needs 1,000. But Instagram is always changing what they're doing. So I don't really know. Yeah, definitely we'll have to test it. I just got hit with heartburn. Mm. Who ended up being our top fans tonight? Oh, Mr. Joseph is number 1 because he bought his spot. And then Alyssa with 300 XP. And then Kylie with 225. That's awesome. And Caroline, that's true since they changed how many hashtags you can have to only 5. My views have dropped. Stupid. Yeah, he did the super chat. He paid for his spot. Which was very kind of him. Was very appreciative. First is worst, second is the best. Yep, you're still the best. Instagram is frustrating. It is. They're always changing what they're doing, so it ruins the consistency. Like, nobody knows how the hell to best use it because it's always changing. Look at the last little rat. That was my rat sound. I realistically need to start scheduling posts again for Instagram and Facebook. I forgot to schedule more when I ran out of the last batch of posts. And it's been a while since I've really had consistent postings on there. I posted about my video from yesterday earlier, but that's about it. The rats almost look like chipmunks. I mean, I'm sure that they could be. I know, right? Your shorts for YouTube are scheduled until February 5th. Nice going. Good job. I think that's about when mine are scheduled too as well. Oh no. Alyssa's behind on her chicken nugget videos. You better get on it, dude. I hear Archer is still awake downstairs and rolling around on his little scooter thing. There's sound. I'm just not always talking. Maybe you need to turn your volume up. My eyes should not be feeling tired right now at all. But they do. Where are we all going? Where's everybody at? You feel tired, but that will change. You had a 2-hour nap earlier. I definitely slept last night for like 12 13 hours, so I should not be tired, but I am. And that's probably why my back hurts. Yeah. I've been trying. I'm trying to go to bed earlier so that way I can wake up earlier in the day. But no. You're sleep crocheting at this point? Yeah, you are up pretty late, dude. Why are you not asleep? Oh man, do you know what else I need? Dude, I'm about out of polyfill, guys. You're still washing the bedding, so can't go to bed yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a trip to Walmart. Hi, I am making rats tonight. I know, it's definitely gonna have to be a Walmart date with Chris. He'll be like, but why do I have to go? Like, because my van is dead and the roads are shit. Take some time because I have heartburn. Yeah, I definitely wish that other places sold polyfill as cheap as Walmart does. Because, like, it'd be cool to just be able to add cheap polyfill to my Amazon wish list or something. But no, that. I mean, I could, but it's stupid expensive. Too much polyfill. See, but the stuff that I found on Amazon is like almost twice the price as Walmart. Caroline says, spent the day going through my old stash. It found its way back to me, winding it up. So I've been on a yarn high, and that gave me the energy to do a little Valentine's prep. But now I'm winding down. There. Oh, clearly I have not been looking recently, Frito. Lucky, Alyssa, lucky. Same price as Walmart. Yeah, just about. All right, I finished my last rat, guys. Yay! Yay! Done with the rats. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. It is 11:01. I finished all 5 of my little rats in our live. All 5 of them. Look at that. Look at how productive I've been. I've been very productive today. My little ratty rat. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I did. I beat you. Now I get to add them to my inventory. They've turned out bigger than my previous rats that I made. So I can up the price, which is good. Five. Color. Orange. So currently I have 312 plushies in my inventory with a value of $4,959. Yay. Yay. That is an average plushie cost of $15.89. And maybe possibly. Thank you. Thank you. And currently I have 2,555 subscribers. So also, yay. Yay. How nice. I know, right? I have a lot of inventory. Yes, you guys need to work on your inventory. I would love for you to be able to keep up with what you're making, what your inventory cost is. Seeing the numbers really helps keep accountability for me anyways. So it helps. It helps. But all right, guys, I'm going to say goodnight. I don't think that I'm going to hop in the Discord tonight. I'm kind of feeling tired. And maybe I just need to take my crop top here downstairs and sit with Chris and crochet on it a bit. Because why not? You know? I finished my 5 plushies. 15 times 5 is $75 worth of inventory tonight. And technically I finished my ghosts as well, which is another $75 of inventory. So I've done pretty good with inventory today. So I think I'm just going to work on my crop top. But I will see you guys on Tuesday. I also made $5 on live tonight. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. So Tuesday at 6 o'clock, be here for our YouTube live train with friends. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out. If you watch the replay of the live, put a rat or a mouse in the comments. Let me know that you watched all the way to the end and come hang out with us on Tuesday. Bye.